Hi, this is Patrick, and we've got such a complicated issue here that I brought in an expert from Texas A&M University. This is Professor Jason Clear. Tell us, Dr. Clear, what your position is with Texas A&M and your expertise.
My position at A&M, I'm a beef cattle specialist with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension.
Now, would you consider yourself an expert in cattle behavior?
My expertise is actually in animal breeding and genetics, but my position, I deal with cattle all the time.
How long have you been studying cattle?
Oh, probably about 20 years now.
20 years, okay.
So.
Well, I'm about to show you something, Dr. Clear, that's going to blow your mind, okay? You ready
Good
for
deal.
this?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go see this. Would a herd of cows just let any kind of animal into the herd? I mean, if you see the deer here.
They understand that deer is not necessarily a predator, and so they're not very much bothered by that. I think the deer finds comfort in the cattle. It's just like you or I. Yeah, we like our personal space and we like to be alone at times, but ultimately we like to be around other people. I think they just accept it and accept that it's not a predator, and so it's not hurting them. And so
what we've noticed here is one of these mama's cows sort of adopted this deer. She cleans the deer, she kind of stands by the deer. Like, do you think that mom has adopted this deer as her baby?
It's hard to tell. I mean, it's quite possible.
Let me ask you this. Now, this deer is in this field. Obviously, there's other deer that have been through this field, other herds of deer, right? You call a herd deer herd, right? Okay, so why doesn't this deer find another herd of deer and move on? Are you surprised by that? I know you're not a deer expert.
A little bit, but I guess the question is, have there been other deer that have come through here since the mothers left this deer a year ago?
From a cow's perspective, there's the herd of cows. You're an expert on cow herds and all that. So what is the benefit of why cows stick together as a herd? I mean, they're domesticated animals or whatever you'd call that.
It all goes down to the predator-prey relationship. And it's wild animals in general, and even our domesticated animals. They have a herding instinct to where they would like to stay together. And especially whenever there is a threat to them, they're going to move together. And I think it kind of tells the story of the church and what the church does for people. From my perspective is churches are designed to bring people together and provide comfort and support groups in the good and the bad of the lives that things go on. And I think that deer, this herd of cows, was that support group for that deer and that family. And it's just like any church family.
So you're saying the deer is a Christian? Is that what you're saying?
I did not say that.
Okay, Professor, let me just ask you a couple questions here. Does this deer think it's a cow?
No.
Do the cows think the deer is a cow?
No.
Do you think the rancher that owns the cows now thinks he owns the deer?
No.
Do you think the cow and the deer have bonded in such a way that the deer's made such great friends that he'll never leave here?
No.
Do you feel like there's anything about this deer that someday will fool any of us into believing it's a cow?
No.
It's always going to be a deer.
Right.
But hangs out with cows.
That's right.
Thanks, Doc. That clears it up.